Welcome to The Bar's Open with Beth and Greg. Cheers and enjoy the show.
Well, hello.
Good evening, everybody. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Happy Wednesday. What's happening, Nico? What's going on?
Wednesday.
Oh, we're on vacation.
I know. Ugh.
The decompression has begun. And the anxiety of already thinking of Monday afternoon,
Tuesday.
evening. No, Monday
Oh.
afternoon and evening when we have to go back to work on fucking Tuesday.
Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna think about that right now.
It's
I
only a
did
week
have like
from
a little bit of an anxiety
yesterday.
issue when I logged off today because I
I
was
know,
like,
that's what I was bringing it up.
"There's too much to do."
It's all good, though.
Yeah.
Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday.
Yes.
We're prepping to head out of town for a little bit.
Yes.
We got our neighbors watching our house, so don't fuck around. You know where we live. We got neighbors with guns and tanks and shit.
Tanks. Yeah. And old couches.
F-16s.
And old couches in the front yard.
Old couches in the... Don't give it away too much. Oh, that's right. Bulk pickup's
Bulk
coming
pickup.
up. It's all good. Hope you guys are having a great night. Cheers, honey.
Cheers.
Happy vacation time. Thank you to all of our veterans that have come and gone,
Yes.
given
Well,
everything for us to have a Memorial Day
yeah. Ultimate
weekend.
sacrifice.
Absolutely. So, cheers to them. You know, it's one of those things that Memorial Day weekend is always one of those things that you kind of like think about. And you go, okay, how does that? A lot of companies will put it out there and then they'll be like, oh, we've got a Memorial Day special. We're going to sell cars and we're going to do all that shit.
Right.
And I love companies like Black Rifle or, you know, Drinking Bros even that are like, we're not going to try and
Use the holiday.
sell shit
Mm-hmm.
and kind of go about it that way, which is fucking cool.
Yeah.
So I think that's important. It should be about friends, family, remembering people and doing that sort of thing.
Remembrance.
So
Yeah.
again, Reed, what's happening? Hope you're having a good night. I got reconnected with some friends out in Tampa
I heard.
to go to the Rowdies game. It's going to be fun as shit. You guys all
Is
have
that the soccer team?
a soccer club.
You should go to one of those games sometime.
Well, Reed was trying to get us last night. He was talking to me. He's like, just fly out for the night. We've only had this vacation planned for, I don't know, 6 months, 5 months.
Well, it's planned annually, but
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I was like,
my
I
wife
don't
will
think
kill
I-
me.
I don't think I could probably buy some tickets. I might
Oh,
get
I'm sure.
divorced.
Yeah, I need this beach weekend.
Decompression.
It's been a while.
Go like this.
You got to breathe in first. No, it always laughs because you do those classes where they're like, breathe in and let it out. And some people are like,
Fuck it.
and some people are like,
Football.
I'm like, I don't think you need to let it out that hard.
Yeah. Just okay, keep some in.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Keep
Yeah.
some of that shit in. Nobody needs to hear
Nobody
your-
needs that.
Nobody needs your demons inside you. Go out, check us out on the Bar is Open with Beth and Greg Instagram. It's where we post all pictures and all the good shit. Do a lot of clips out there, some fun stuff out there. Also, check us out on iTunes and Spotify. Give us a little review if you don't mind.
Yes,
And of course,
please.
hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube
Yes.
or Facebook. Share it on Facebook. That's
Sharing
still a
is
thing, right?
caring.
Is
Yeah.
Facebook.
Facebook.
When was the last time you were
Instagram.
on Facebook?
I just looked at the picture you posted last night.
Oh, that was on Facebook?
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
So bam, suck it.
It was today.
It was 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
That's a
I didn't
rarity.
know that was a thing.
That's a rarity.
It's all good though. It's fun. So real quick, I was able to. So coming out Friday, we're gonna do a premiere on Friday. I think as long as Peter, my editor, gets back to me, producer, editor gets back to me.
all jacks of trade.
I think he will, obviously, but we'll get it posted up. But I was able to sit down with Mac Alexander this morning. I guess it was noon.
Afternoon. Yeah.
And talk to him for an hour. So Mac Alexander is a Navy SEAL that was, unfortunately, he was injured in line of duty and he went through a lot of things, but he ended up coming out the other end about a year ago, or maybe
Right.
I think he said just under 2 years
Okay.
ago. He created a brand or a company called Mac Belts. You can check them out at macbelts.com. Sign up, you can get 10% off straight up from his website. But we talked through quite a bit, man. And the guy is very interesting. And one of the key things you see with, I mean, if he's a Navy SEAL, he's pretty high performer, high performing dude, no matter what, right? Like a person, like we know a lot of people that are high performing people. What I mean by that is they're driven,
right?
And that is a cool thing to see in people. And I was able to talk to him for an hour, and the guy was just really down to earth, really cool. The most overdressed dude for,
he looked really nice.
for a Bar is Open podcast I've ever had on the show.
Very professional.
Yeah, it was awesome. So go check that out this Friday. I think you guys will like it. I really hope so. I hope you get something out of it. If you don't, then fuck off. Fine too, whatever. But you know what I mean? It's like one of those things, you don't have to get anything, but at least share it with somebody.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to get his company out there. He started it himself. And literally, like, I'll say it, $41 started his company, right? And you go from being
Amos Allison,
the absolute top performer, period, when it comes to war fighting and stuff like that,
being a soldier,
to having to start over. And I think that was the conversation arc. And it was really, really cool. So I've been on a buzz all day about that conversation, and it was cool. Yeah. And again, when I was talking to my neighbor Travis a minute ago, and he's texted me, Max texted me and be like, I was honored to be on your show. I was like, fucking, wait a minute. No,
I was honored to have you.
I was honored to have you on. It's it should be absolutely be the other way around, and it's just sharing the conversation, sharing the message, and getting, new startups out there, getting them all 100% American made.
Veterans.
Every single piece of that belt is American made.
And they're all veterans, right?
Yep. From the tannery where he gets it to the steel work where he gets the belt buckles made. So cool. MacBelts.com. So go check them out if you don't mind. So that'll be out on Friday. So with that, let's jump into some fun shit.
Yeah.
You ready? Vacation? You ready for vacation time?
Vacation.
What do you want to do on vacation? Sex?
I mean,
we're going to have the sex?
That'd be nice.
Can we do the sex?
It just depends on
if you pass out too
keep
early.
That mustache or not, but you think
I trimmed it last night.
Maybe it's so much darker than the rest of your. It looks longer than the rest of your beard. Even Reed said
the sex.
Are you filming porn this weekend with that mustache you have?
Jesus Christ! I swear to God,
I noticed it earlier.
I think the problem is, I think all of this is going great.
I noticed it earlier, and I thought you did it on purpose.
No, I didn't. I'm looking at myself.
I'm not going to say anything. I refuse to say something this time because that's the only reason why it doesn't.
Shaved it. It's the same length as this.
I don't know. Maybe it's darker.
I think I'm going gray on all the other stuff. That's the problem. Should I just grow out Magnum PI style?
Nope.
And then just like straight across, and then I'm just gonna everywhere I go, I'm just gonna have the Magnum PI theme song.
No. What is the Magnum PI theme song?
I'm trying to remember, but it's in here somewhere.
Yeah.
For some reason I have like law.
Or it's in here somewhere. I'm sure you can
I have
find
Law
it.
and Order on the brain. Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun, dun, dun.
It's funny because I just mentioned Law and Order, the chick that
Brave Cat. Oh, you decided not to, huh?
Bobby Flay.
For those of you guys,
we were talking about Bobby Flay today, and I was like, yeah, he's a great cook. He's a really nice guy. He's very handsome. I said he just can't seem to stay married. And they're like, oh, he has multiple marriages. I was like, I'm pretty sure he's like on his second or third.
He's got multiple affairs is the problem.
Yeah. I said he was married to the chick from Law and Order for a while.
There was a rumor that he and Giada.
Somebody else said they heard that too.
They were making that.
When they were making that show in Italy.
Manicotti together.
Manicotti.
They're mixing the Manicotti
with the provolone.
They're using his summer sausage and the Manicotti.
Ew.
I'll make up the rules. What are you gonna do, right? Drinking Bros, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend coming up. You guys.
Oh, it's funny because Nico said he hopes you have Magnum PI shorts, and you tried to get some shorts.
I bought the wrong size. God damn it. I think I needed mediums. I bought larges.
Did you try them on?
Not yet. I literally.
Oh, you bought large? Why did you buy a large?
Because it's like my balls and dick are so huge. I was like, it's gonna fall out.
Oh Lord.
Good.
Lord.
Got that encephalitis. Wait a minute.
Dreaming over there.
No, I literally tried to get some of those like short shorts.
Yeah.
Not short shorts.
We can still get you some. The Magnum PI shorts.
And I got them in like purple with like.
They're really cool.
Palm trees on them, just like intentionally.
They're really cool. They'll be fine.
Snug fit
for
him.
Yeah,
for hims. It's all good though.
That's funny.
Dating life Let's talk about dating life. Not that you and I have to deal with this shit, but there's this new thing.
Okay.
I've talked about a few things,
Ranger
right?
panties.
Where you've got like being ghosted. I gotta find the story. This is a little back, but where you've been ghosted,
Right.
or what are the
one where
ghosted's where they just like bail and you
Right. But
never
then the
hear.
other one was when they text you after like 3 months.
Right.
I can't remember what it was called.
It's pretty much. I mean, you're getting shadow banned.
They're just
from
calling
some
it.
random
They're just calling
person,
it
right?
different now. That's been a thing since
Right.
cell
So
phones came out.
ghosted or zombied. That was the one.
Okay.
Zombied. So this is the new one to
that was
all
bring
of
back
our
from the dead.
dating friends out there. It's called being benched. Getting benched is being called the worst dating trend of 2023. I'm still so happy that I'm married to
Silkies.
you, even in those days when I'm hangry as fuck.
Oh my gosh, you were
So,
so hangry.
If you're on the dating scene, you have no doubt heard about the terminology floating around. This is from Lad Bible, of course. Getting ghosted to getting zombied or being breadcrumbed, which I think they're just trickling you along to
They're
keep
just
you,
keeping
keeping you along, right?
Yeah.
Now the new one is being benched. As if the dating world wasn't tough enough, there's also apparently an entire language that goes along with it that you needed to learn if you wanted to understand it all. Obviously, most of us know that ghosting is by now, and might even have been heard about quiet quitting, which is like the work thing. Remember we talked about that like quite a while ago. It's like quiet quitting. I'm just gonna fucking.
I'm gonna let them fire me.
Yeah, I'm gonna let them fire me. I'm just gonna sit back, not do my job, and get paid until.
Like I'm eating chocolate.
Dude, I would fucking throw somebody on their forehead for that. Getting zombied is something like ghosting. However, benching is quite a bit different, though similar to the rest, as it's still a pretty crappy way to treat someone. Ghosting is obviously when you just completely stop talking to someone or start ignoring them, and the outcome is broadly the same without letting them know. Essentially, you become a ghost. In this case, benching is a little different, as it seems to mean that while you do still like this person enough to spend time with them when it suits you,
Right.
fucking shitty people, you aren't keen enough to actually start a relationship with them if there's something better or more desirable to offer. That's like, what do they call it? Like, my best friend or whatever. It's like, you've been friend zoned, right? Like friend zone.
It's not friend zone though.
Kind of feels like
No,
it.
because they're doing that when they don't have anything better to do.
Dirty
bastards.
bastards. Consider, if you will, the world of professional sports. Don't give a fuck about that. However, behind them in the case of injury or pool, I don't care about that. Sorry. So if you're getting texts from someone asking if you are up, quote unquote, or if you only hear from them every now and again, sorry, friend, you may have just been getting benched.
So when they're calling you at 2 a.m. because they didn't pick anybody else up at the bar, and
Right.
they're like, "You awake? Can I
Right.
come over?"
Hey guys, what's going on? Alex, what's up, dude?
I shouldn't do the boys' voice because girls do it too. Are you awake? Can I
Dudes,
come over?
do girls do that?
Mhm.
Do you have friends that have done that you're aware
I'm
of?
sure.
Like, I know dudes are gonna be like hitting people up, like their date falls through or something like that because they're a cheeseball douchebag.
Pretty sure I've done it
When
in college.
you didn't have cell phone, you actually had to call people on the landline.
I know, but I would be like, you end up
Way back when.
you end up doing nothing on Friday, and you're like, "Hey."
And you hang up, you're like, regret, instant regret. As soon as they answer, hang up, and they just *69. And what is the reverse call
But
one?
you could do
*69.
*61 that didn't
Or
tell your
*61.
identity or whatever it was.
Oh.
There's always a workaround. It's you like the person, but you don't really like the person. You might like somebody more, and they're not available, or they didn't ask
But
you
you
out.
just gotta
You
get-
held out. You're like, maybe they'll ask me Friday night.
You
Now
needed a
it's
piece of
now it's
ass.
Friday, and they never asked you out. So you're like, "Hey, Bobby."
Was it because you
You
just
wanna hang
needed a
out?
piece of ass, or?
No, that's at 2 a.m.
Well, that's kind of what I imagine this. Right?
No, this is like, yeah, I mean, kind of, but maybe not some like you're hoping that somebody asks you out on Friday
Did
night
Beth
and they
use a
don't.
carrier pigeon? Is what Nico asked. Smoke
Uh-huh,
signals
uh-huh.
and fucking stone tablets.
Anyways, I will not respond to that.
Love
It's
you,
a little bit of
Nico.
both. It's booty calling, but it's also
Backup
all right.
hookups, what Allison said.
Yeah, it's exactly like, I don't have anything to do this Friday night. I'm gonna call Jim, even though I haven't talked to him all week, and be like, "What are you doing? You want to hang out?"
Jesus Christ. I thought I was done. I think I need to change this arm back to my original arm.
Oh, you do. I like mine.
Scared the shit out of me there for a second.
What was it?
An empty beer can,
Maybe
but I
you just
just
need to learn to move it somewhere else.
Mm-mm.
No.
switched my arm. I thought I was just dumping a whole beer all over everything.
I mean, would that be that surprising because you've done it before?
No. Yes. We got some new arms in here, and I'm
Excuse
still
me,
trying to
sorry.
figure it out, but hers are perfect.
Mine, I like.
Low
I don't know
profile.
why it's hard for you. Like, I have figured it out already.
I'm
My
all about
iPad's a
right
little further
here.
down. My drink is over here instead of over here now.
Maybe we'll use
Put your
this
drink
for
over
your.
here.
I can't do it. It's left-handed.
No. Hand doesn't work?
No, I got to use the phone thing with that one.
No.
Anyway, we're all good. We'll figure it out. Netflix is cracking down.
Yeah, I remember I talked about this.
Yep.
They were going to
So
start.
That I think starts today.
They were going to start tracking your login IP.
Netflix sharing Crackdown. So I'm kind of curious. So you can buy an account, or like you can add an additional. I think it's $7.99.
Yeah, it was
like
gonna be
a
like
regular one,
$8.
to be able to share your shit with whomever.
Right, but isn't just a regular account like $15, $16?
I think the base
don't
one's
even know.
$7.99.
No, what is their base one? I don't know.
But you get all the commercials. So I don't know.
They do commercials? No, they don't.
They
do
have a
commercials.
package. We have the whatever. Then how much was that motherfucker when we started?
Oh, $7.99.
It was, and we got all the stuff.
You got it all for exactly what you
Now
have
I'm
now, and
watching
it's
shit from like Ethiopia.
now it's
And
it's worldwide.
Uruguay.
It's got much more diverse type of.
I think that's because they don't have writer strikes in fucking
Writer
South
strike's
Korea.
still going on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
And I think Ross said that they're gonna have a SAG. The Screen Actors Guild is also gonna strike. So anybody that's a member of the Screen
Well,
Actors
it's a good
Guild,
thing we can watch movies over again, because technically that's what we do on TV, anyways.
does like Ghost Adventures count as a writer?
I don't.
Are they
No,
part?
I don't think they have writers because
Or they just
they
write
probably
their?
have
that's like-
producers. but
That's like us, right? Like they're just
yeah,
going
I
out
don't
and
think
videoing
you
shit.
have writing is usually you're telling a story.
Yeah.
Excuse
I don't know
me,
the
can't
rules.
clear my throat.
So Netflix Crackdown. I just got this big ass pop up. Crackdown on password sharing has come to the US. The streaming service said it began alerting members on Tuesday. So you probably have an email somewhere saying,
No, it's under you.
okay, I probably have an
Remember,
email
that's how we got
somewhere.
tricked.
about its new sharing policy, noting that Netflix accounts are only to be shared within a single household. So my brother lives here, my niece lives here, my
No, but they're
nephew,
looking at there's a way they
their
can
IP
track
address.
It. Yeah.
I know exactly what it's.
So if your kids, but so here's the thing that
I watch a shit ton of Netflix on my phone
that's
at like the gym.
but that's like
It's
one
going
of
to
the
be running
ones,
through a different IP.
No, but that's one of the ones that they've categorized already. Like it's going to be the one that they have you living in San Antonio on your account, and the IP address is coming from New Hampshire.
But what if I travel a lot and I'm like all over the country? Do I have to pay extra?
No.
Those fucking retards. Your Netflix account is for you and the people you live with, your household. The company said
But what
in an
about
email.
your kid off at college?
Think that's what I'm saying.
Is they're your household? They're still a dependent. I don't know, but I still think they're going to make you pay for that.
Probably. The email goes on to say that members can transfer a profile of someone outside of their household. So, can transfer a profile of someone outside of their household so that the person can begin a new membership they pay for on their own. They can pay an extra fee of $7.99 a month per person outside of their household using their account. On Netflix subscription plans page, it notes extra members can be added to its standard and premium plans without ads. Awesome. Next, Netflix warned it would be tightening its guidelines on password sharing
I mean, it
in
kind
a
of makes
push
sense
to boost revenue. I understand it, but
because we all do it.
the fucked up part about Netflix is that's the whole reason everybody, like, I still pay for Netflix. I
What?
guarantee there's, I'm the only one. I know my niece, my nephew,
they
my
don't use
brother,
it though.
they're on it.
Not anymore because we're not paying for their shit.
Well, no, of course not. But I know they are, right? It's like, I wonder
Sorry,
how much,
bye.
but I wonder how many people don't watch it and they just keep that $14 a month because you're like, yeah, I've got my niece, my nephew, and I'm doing them a favor,
Well, not
whatever.
anymore.
But I would feel fine about it. Like if it was just for my
Right.
niece, my nephew's in fucking in the Coast Guard living on an island,
He's fine.
right? But I'm just saying, as of now, I would just keep it going and be like, even if I never watched it, I would just pay for it.
For them. But
For them.
now you're
Now
not.
I'm not spending an extra $9, $8 a month. B-Shaws.
Yeah, no. Not.
What say
Happening.
you?
I think it makes sense.
from a business
I
perspective,
imagine if it works well for them, then other companies are going to do that as well.
$10.99. So Nico said, I think it was $10.99 to keep up to 3 DVDs, but that was on. So I got to go back.
That was right.
Yeah, but was that Netflix? That was Netflix, huh?
Yeah.
They used to do the DVD. I forgot about
red
that.
envelopes.
Oh my
remember?
God, I totally forgot about that.
How could you forget?
I was
about
thinking
that?
Redbox. That's why.
That's how
But
Netflix,
Netflix started on that.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
In like
that.
1994, I think.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I think so because
No.
I think I was married to Jamie.
I was.
Hey Siri.
No, I
When
worked.
did Redbox start? Oh, stop talking for a second. Hey Siri. When did Redbox open?
Redbox or Netflix.
Shit.
See, that's what you get. Have some more wine.
What year did Netflix start? 1997. I was pretty damn close.
Yeah, but that was the DVD
I was
thing.
still married.
So I worked at the grocery store at that point, and I actually ran a DVD, a video.
They were the competition. They're the reason why.
Blockbuster basically went out.
business.
Yeah, because they could mail that shit to your house.
Stop.
But yeah, that was the transition from VHS to DVD.
Yeah.
It was right around that, right? That's where I got all my cheap DVDs because we closed down the center right after I
There used to
graduated
be
college in 2000.
Huge Blockbusters on the corner of Huebner and Bandera Road. It was huge. Huge.
Friday nights, you go there, pick out 3 or 4 movies.
Wasn't there a limit? You could only get like 3.
I think it depended on your account.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like if you had a black Amex card, you just get whatever you want.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think it'll be interesting to see because Allison asked the question I did. What if you have a kid in college? I think they're going to consider it a separate household.
I don't know.
We will see what happens.
I know this is going to be a bit of a controversial topic, not with our group, but with
Do you have another pencil?
everybody. No, I don't. You can go
Okay.
grab one. I think it's on the floor over there, or the cat ate it. One or the other.
No, you have mine.
No.
I ate yours. No, I
Anyway.
gave it to you on.
It's all good, but this is a bit of a
What up,
controversial.
dirtbags? Hey, Bill.
What's up,
What?
dude? So you came right in time, Bill. Target and North Face. If you've seen their shit that's going on like today,
Yes.
Target's been going on for a few days,
Right.
but they just had this emergency meeting to move all of their gay pride stuff, tuck it stuff to the back of their store.
Stores.
And then North Face came out today with Patagonia this morning and then doubled down and said, we're going to support all of these people. And if you watch, it's literally the Dylan Mulvaney video running around in the woods and being like, I'm a girl
Super
and I'm
colorful.
the woods. Right. And it's,
She looked like a
I
clown.
literally, the first time I saw it, the North Face one, I was like,
This can't be real.
I
'Cause
literally thought it was a
It's
joke.
so cheesy. You
I
think
thought
it's a
it was
parody.
a parody account.
Yeah, I thought
And-
that too. I was like, that can't be real.
I was like, what the fuck is happening? And North Face, dude, I've got so
I mean, they've always been a little granola.
and I'm totally fine with that. But between the two of us, we've got so much fucking North Face
So I
shit.
said I'm gonna write
And I
on
was like, I'm not gonna throw it all away.
Pre 2023 North Face. I'm gonna
But
write
it's
that
insane,
on
right?
Of it.
So my question is this: when did shopping and the outdoors become a strategy for the trans movement and maybe these companies? And
That's how I pick books now, Alice.
previously, no one
off the
gave
cover.
a shit,
Kind of,
right?
Not really.
If you're a
sometimes.
cool person, basically you're a cool person. Don't give a fuck
Yeah,
about
well,
anything.
aren't we supposed to? We're supposed to be inclusive, and if you're calling specific people out for specific thing, is that being inclusive?
Like I'll include everybody and everything. I don't give a shit. These
Nico
other
said they did the
side-
last year.
when who
Because Nico North Face did another commercial last
like
year.
this one?
too.
Have you seen the Patagonia one? It's just coming up so much in social media
Now
that we're
it's
now
more
everybody's starting to see it, and
focused on it?
that absolutely could be the scenario, right? But I was like, what the flying shit? And the person's name is Patagonia, and they've got a little check mark next to him. If you're familiar with Patagonia, fucking like mountain climbing, all the shit that's gone into that company for 100 years or so,
Yeah.
80 years or whatever.
Right.
It's pretty, like, that company is an insane, they're amazing. Like
Right.
the history behind that company.
Before they sold to North Face.
Yeah. And even North Face originally.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? It's just really weird that all of this shit is hitting, like, in the past, say, I don't know, fucking, 3 months? Like, really?
really
You
hitting.
got Bud Light.
It's been going on for a while, but
been
it's
going
just
on.
hitting really hard.
But
it's like doubling down.
Is it just me? Is it us? Is it everyone that we're just starting to see this shit like every fucking minute?
So there's 2 point of views, right? Like I don't do a lot of social media, so I don't see this shit. Like if I didn't have you in my life, I probably wouldn't even know this stuff was going on.
Right.
And then you have people that are hyper aware. I think these companies are taking chances on shit.
With the same person. Okay.
And so far, they've not worked in the favor of the business.
Do you think that people are just at a point of saturation of seeing the shit just constantly pushed?
I think so.
Like
I think you get to a point where you're like, whatever, I'm just not gonna. I'm either I don't care and I'm gonna shop there because I don't care, or you know what, I'm not gonna shop there anymore.
right. That's kind of my perspective, right? And it's like Target was never my thing, and
I love
you guys
Target.
know Coors Light has a dude. I don't care if you're for gay rights and all that. That's all
Right.
good. I don't care. I'm not an asshole.
Right.
It's the other side, and that's kind of the point. It's like if
Well,
you're not an
I don't
asshole,
even think it has to do
don't
with your
care.
sexual preference. I think it has to do with taking things that are traditionally, and I'm not
not
talking
even
about
traditional
I'm
as
not
in
talking
that
about
term.
North Face so
Yeah.
much, but like taking things that are traditionally
Excuse me.
for one gender and saying fuck that, we're going to make them for people who
Oh, you mean
need
like a one-piece bathing suit?
made to tuck junk in.
How do you feel about that?
I just don't think. Listen, if they want to be a girl, then wear the shit that we have to wear because we wear it uncomfortable or not.
Right.
You know.
You want to see what they
And then making like the
think they're going to
woman
make
of the
it tuck
year,
in G-strings?
making the woman of the year a person that's not really a woman, and allowing women to I don't want to say participate in sports who aren't really women and obviously have a leg up because they're built differently genetically. I think that's where people are starting to be like, you know what? Everybody doesn't need to get on this ride.
It's just a saturation point. And it's
Everybody doesn't need to get on this
Title
ride.
IX's getting
Just
fucked.
sell your business to the population of people that are interested in your business.
Yeah. Quit playing the politics of
Yes.
it. That's all this is.
Yeah.
It's just fucking politics.
Yes.
They're trying to hit like the, what is it, 0.1% or I don't give a shit if it's 1%, which I know it's not. Right. But that's going to, do you preclude the 49 for the 49% for the 1%? I don't know. Right. And Bill did have a point. All G-strings are tuck in.
I mean, all bathing. I don't understand what's different about it.
They have a pouch in them.
I know.
That you put your ding dong down
they
into,
really?
and I think it folds up underneath your
Doesn't
nutsack.
it hurt?
Can't be comfortable. Have you
And
ever
then do you sit on it?
I was just gonna say that if you were a dude
If you had tuckers.
and you understand what it means to sit on your ball, it
Well, you're not
happens.
really sitting on your ball, are you?
Nope.
You're sitting on your.
It has happened to
Your
every
wanker?
goddamn dude out there. No, you don't sit on. I mean, I've sat. I don't have a dick big enough to sit on, right? But I've absolutely sat on a ball on accident, right? And you're like, it is one of the worst things. It's a
I
catch it in the car door or something like that.
catch it in a car door.
That's never happened.
Well, who's going to be naked near their car door?
I'm just saying, that's the only thing I can equate it with, like catching your balls in a car door or sitting on it. There's only two things in life.
Alex said, hide the
It could be-
ding dong and the meat flaps.
You know, and it's just one of those things. It's like it's all coming to the head. Like to the head.
Allison has a good
Good point.
point. She goes, it's what the Biden administration plans to use as a strategy for his reelection campaign. Got to fuel the division now.
Go back
But
and
here's
look
the
up.
thing. I don't think it's it's fueling a division, but not in the manner that I think they thought would happen.
I think it's going to backfire.
because
I think people are starting. We've never talked about something like this on our show, ever, right? Like because we choose not to.
right.
But it's becoming so popular in like on social media,
Right.
in the news, everywhere that why not, right? And my only view is like treat people
the same.
right, treat them fairly.
right. Treat them all
I
the
don't
same.
care what your
If you're gonna be a
orientation
dick,
is.
be a dick to everyone. If you're going to be nice to
But if
everyone.
you're going to be an asshole, at
Don't
least be fair, be straight
don't-
across
don't
about it.
pick and choose who
And
you're going
don't
to be
go
a jerk
after
face to.
fucking kids.
Yeah.
Fuck
no.
off. And that's the
Um,
rule. So that's the
Justin
only rule.
said Biden strategy equals ball pain.
Ball pain?
Ball pain. I don't know. I guess it's Because didn't you say so? Target did. Target also has
They did this emergency meeting, evidently.
because they moved this stuff. Why'd they move this stuff?
So they moved it in select areas.
Why? Like what? Why did
This
they?
is the only thing. So there was a person that was anonymous. There was a regional manager or something like that. You can go Google this, look it up. Allegedly said that it was basically like a 15-minute meeting. 10 minutes of it were security had to be on the call, right? Because they were worried about some sort of potential attacks allegedly on employees.
Is the LGBTQ going to be the ones going after? Like
No. They're think about the right. How do you position
But
this?
they're moving it to the back of the
So
store.
what they're doing is they're saying in these communities, select communities, they're going to push all the merchandise to the back, not in like a back storeroom, but
right? No, but in the back
of the
corner
store.
or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
But only think about where those communities are. They're going to be your conservative communities, your red communities, your right leaning, if you will.
I just don't.
But it's everywhere, right? And it's bullshit. Because when was the last time you saw like a whole bunch of Republicans out picketing? I mean, it happens.
Conservatives.
But attacking people, you have the libtards, the leftists.
Well, there's extremes in everything.
Tifas and all the.
There's extremes.
Absolutely, there are the absolute rights that are pieces of shit too.
There's extremes for everything, but
again, like we talked about, those are the assholes, right? Those are the assholes none of us put up with.
right.
Fuck you.
Because the other thing too happening
somebody.
with Target that I think is also
But it's
not
bullshit.
in their favor is that their marketing executive is a
Well, I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
No?
I just
Okay.
randomly read something. I don't know. I wouldn't say that necessarily.
okay,
But
because their stock dropped dramatically.
yeah, go out and check out
We
North
know
Faces and
people-
Target stock.
We know people that canceled orders that they
Canceled
had.
their accounts.
Yeah.
Fucking, and that's just us. Just talking to them
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Right. So the other thing, in the Target one is interesting because you see the Bud Light thing,
Right.
whatever happening, and it's going on, and they're down like 26, 27%. Like they're fucking crashing. And they're having to buy beer back because it's expiring. It's been on the shelves for so long. I didn't even know there was a fucking
I didn't either.
expiration date on beer cans. I'm like, or on 12
Probably
packs.
on the 12
I had
pack.
no idea, right?
Yeah.
But you see this happening, and why? Okay, so why did they continue to do this?
Do you think they're going to be quiet and hope that it goes away and
No.
people will start buying their beer again? Because
No.
Because
That-
Bill
well,
had a good point. He's like, it was up here somewhere.
an interesting thing is that they're doubling. I don't say
That
they're
the marketing is working because everybody's talking about them.
but that's not working. Everybody, it's working, but it's absolutely not helping.
Right. They're
Right.
talking, but they're
We love
talking
that
badly.
we're talking shit about them, and I'm gonna go buy Modelo or I'm gonna buy some other brand. In the Bud Light one or the Budweiser, Anheuser-Busch,
Yeah.
InBev, people are literally looking up their brands and being like, "Oh, I don't want to buy Michelob Ultra."
Right.
We went to Cornwall, this little fucking festival over here, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, every single brand of beer they had it was a Bud Light
Light.
sponsor,
Yeah, Bud
Budweiser
Light.
sponsored.
Ultra.
And I was like, motherfucker. And then you went over and bought
A
mixed drink from this one lady, whatever, bought those, and we drank Michelob Ultras. But nonetheless,
Well,
I don't drink Bud
Only
Light.
because we but Mick Ultra is there too. But we tried some of those other.
Nobody was
fancy
drinking
beers
Bud
that They
Light.
had there. No, nobody.
It was like- So I know that's ridiculous. It is a ridiculous thing, but it's a stance that people are taking.
well,
So
people are starting to get tired of being pushed around and having things forced on them. There's
that's
a
what I'm
way.
getting at.
Your bottom line is the way they get your attention,
Right.
and so
Hit
power of the
hit the
people.
fucking dollars, right?
Don't buy it and let them understand that people didn't like it. I
Yeah.
don't know that how you fix it,
So the other thing about the Target pieces that we were talking about it outside, right?
right?
Is who goes shopping at Target? It is not me.
Me.
It is not me. I go to
I love
Walmart.
Target.
I go to Home Depot.
Right.
I go to those types of stores, right? I don't even, Target is not even in my thought process.
No,
of,
it's not.
I need to go get some shoes or something like that or whatever.
I need a
right?
cute blouse for tonight. I'm gonna go to Target.
That I've never said I need a cute blouse.
I think I'm gonna start going to like Marshalls, TJ Maxx, There's one that's like
Right.
by the same company. It's for houseware. It's like
And it's
Home
probably
Goods.
fucking
I think.
cheaper anyway.
I think it's called Home Goods. So you can still get
But
all
my-
that stuff. You have to go to more than one store, which is the pain in the ass.
But half the time, I would say I have gone to Target Christmas time only to get you PJs.
Right.
That was it. It's
Yeah.
the only time. But then I go to Old Navy
They
across the
have
street.
such good sea
And
salt
Old Navy's
chips.
going to fall the same way, right? And that's fine. But
Nico said Modelo is a Bud Light product.
I know. I
perhaps?
was just throwing out some beers. I don't know.
He
Whatever
doesn't-
the
He doesn't
other.
know anything besides Coors Light.
Yeah,
and,
and they have their own problems too.
what's the green one I used to like? The Mexican one?
Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
Dos Equis.
I don't always drink beer, but when I do,
drink
it's
Dos
Dos
Equis.
Equis.
Right. So the Target, what we were talking about outside is who goes there and shops? Women.
Yeah.
So who needs to, if you really want to make a stance, it's got to be the women that have to stand up for that one.
Yeah.
Because guys, you think, okay, even if it's 70% of dudes drink Budweiser products.
Right.
There are definitely women that drink Budweiser products, right?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Michelob Ultra or whatever their
But
seltzers
the
are and all
seltzers,
those sorts
all
of
the
things, right?
fancy
Absolutely. Say 70%. But that's where you crush. They
Yeah. And I was trying to think
fell
about it
off a
because
cliff.
I do love Target, but I'm like, yeah, I could totally live without them. I mean,
Right. I found this new app. I saw.
I know I did price the sheets. Holy fuck, they're expensive.
But I've been popping around and I've just been popping up, I think, because of all this shit happening. It's called Public Square. I'm not advertising for them or anything like
Right.
that. But just kind of one of those
It's like
things comes up.
It's an umbrella company that supports
Just like all these local conservative things. And you start going, okay, so there are ways to get around having
Right.
to go to a Target or going to something like that. Or we shop with like friends. You go to minor league studios, you buy a t-shirt from Bill, right? That supports a whole bunch of different companies.
Right.
The Bar is Opens on there, Castro Files on there. We got JJ shit out there. We got
Nooner Nation.
Nooner Nation, all of that. You go to like those types of companies.
Right.
These local, it's still close and they're fucking better and they actually feel better anyway.
Yeah, but here's the thing. From a girl's perspective, you don't always want to wear t-shirts.
No, I know, but maybe we start looking at buying.
Yeah, you're not going to sell blouses.
Why not?
Because
Holly's. Hey, Holly's got her site.
She does.
You go support Holly's. What Bill, throw out what Holly's is. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Insomniac Fashion. I bought you some shit.
Yeah.
But she's actually she does dresses and shirts and blouses and different things. But you support different companies.
Yeah. I'm just a girl who likes tangible things I can try on and look at and feel and put up next to me and be like, nope, not too small, or nope, too cheesy, or so.
Right. So that's like Stitch Fix is
But
in
there's
the mix that is like doing the woke bullshit too.
They are?
Everybody is. Everybody's doing it,
But
right? Because you have that ESG score, like the
Dude said I went to Target for Halloween, or Christmas decorations. Yeah.
See?
Okay.
right.
Let's
Just
move
think
on.
about it. But nonetheless, it's an interesting kind of thing that's happening. That's kind of going on right now. And I think it's worth paying attention to and kind of being mindful of course, right? So with that, cheers, mofos. Let's pour in some wine.
Cheers.
Get a little cheers out of here. Ta-ting, ta-ting. Cheers, guys.
Ting.
Ta-ting, ta-ting. R.I.P. Tina Turner.
Aw.
She was 88 years old.
No, 83, 82.
82 years old. Very sad. If I was more prepared, I'd have a picture of her, but that's okay. Everybody knows what Tina Turner. Can you pull up a picture of Tina Turner?
Yeah.
From Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, because that's the one all of us remember, right? I mean, post Ike, he was a fucking douchebag. Tina Turner, when was Thunderdome?
Oh,
It had to
80s?
been like,
Okay.
when was Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome? Let's see. 1985. The Before Times. Remember the Before Times, honey?
No.
You remember the movie? The Before Times? Come on, hit that one on the right.
I'm trying. It
There
keeps
we
taking me to YouTube. I don't want to go to YouTube.
Don't go to YouTube. After surviving years of domestic abuse, this says she had a number 1 song with What's Love Got to Do? Got to Do. Started in Beyond Thunderdome and inspired a film and Broadway musical. Tina Turner, the Trailblazer. You remember her legs were fucking insured for like $1 million?
Mhm.
Remember hearing about that? That was amazing. She did have great legs.
She
became a
did.
feminist icon. She died at 83, unfortunately. So she did have a great life. I mean, think about it. It says Turner died Wednesday after a long
Here we go.
illness in her home near Zurich,
Turn it on.
Switzerland.
Feel like you're in Switzerland?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Beyond Thunderdome. Come on. Dude, it's still one of my favorite.
What year was this?
85. I was literally 9
So
years
she
old.
was 40 already.
You were what? 27?
85?
You were 85 and 85?
No, 85. I was 15, you fuck.
You're not nice today.
Or you're just super sensitive.
But she was an amazing. I think this was
She's very talented.
like the late 80s were her time, right? And I'm so happy.
yeah.
It was amazing. I would never have known about her, but she had been around since the 60s.
Yes.
From Ike and
Rolling
Tina
in the
Turner
night.
Review as a St. Louis blues band and high wire rock act, which is cool. So you go back and listen to some of her stuff, like you said, Rolling.
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't even know that was her song.
Yeah.
Holy shit. 2 and 2.
You didn't know?
Nope,
That's
didn't
funny.
know. So it's amazing. So R.I.P. to Tina Turner.
Tina Turner.
Tina Turner. She was hot back in the day, man. She was that. Was she one of the original MILFs? She would have been.
Maybe. I don't know.
So if she died, what
82.
she died 83.
She died 82.
So she was 83.
82,
It said 83.
One of
Let's
the two.
go.
82,
So that
83.
was in 85. So let's go.
That's what I said. 40 plus years.
So she would have been
95,
40 like when that movie came out.
Hashtag listen to your wife. I already said that. I said she would have been around 40 or in her 40s.
MILF. Right?
Maybe.
I'm not wrong. Goddamn.
That's so funny.
Jimmy
Wow.
Justin said 1995 was a highlight reel year. It absolutely was. Like 95 was the same. Every 10 years, maybe 2000. What year is it?
23.
23. Damn. I was thinking 13. I was like hoping for 13. Maybe 2025 will be another highlight. Maybe we'll just go to like have a third world war. It's all good.
Shit.
Been a while. We're about due. It's kind of like how they say like Yosemite's due to blow up.
Haven't they been saying that for like 50 years?
No, it's like 700,000 years or some dumb shit overdue. How far do you think we're overdue for like a world war? Probably
No
like
idea.
50,
I don't know.
20 years.
Who knows?
I don't know on
You
average.
think the economy's fucked now? Can you imagine?
No, it actually will boost the economy. We'll have to melt down all these cameras for the metal. Right? Fuck it. They're just gonna come into your house and this mic stand isn't gonna be a problem anymore. And we're like, sir, you have to take your mic stand.
Shit.
You melt it down for guns and ammo. It's all good. Fuck, whatever. All right, let's skip this one.
Okay.
Let's skip that one. Let's talk about the rainwater. Did you know the people are selling fucking rainwater from Taylor Swift's concert?
This girl is the bane of my
A
existence.
Taylor Swift fan attempts to sell rainwater collected during stormy Massachusetts concert for a whopping $250. Weeks after Die Hard attempted
wanna
to
know how she
sell
caught it.
used contacts for $10,000.
Her used contacts? Ew. I want to know how she caught this rain at the concert.
No, she just opened a jar, and it was pouring.
What, she knew it was going to rain, so she brought a jar with
It
her?
was just pouring. Yep, that's all it was. Taylor Swift fan has made containers of rainwater that she
Oh,
that had
multiple
been
containers.
collected at her show on Saturday in Foxborough. This is a couple days old, Massachusetts. Up for sale just weeks after another
So
Die
she
Hard
travels
attempted
with
to
jars?
sell used contacts for $10,000.
That chick did?
No, another
Oh.
person. Another person. Okay, if people are,
How did they get her used contacts is what I want
I
to know.
don't think they were. I think those used contacts that were sold, that were worn. Like I wore contacts to watch Taylor Swift.
Give me $10,000.
Here are those contacts.
No, I don't think so. Anyways, I think they're out.
During the highly memorable performance, the 33-year-old hitmaker braved a torrential downpour while belting out her hits. One of the fans present at the show decided to make the most of the opportunity and collected a small amount of the apparently collectible rainwater.
So a small amount. So she's selling like 3 drops for $230.
No, from inside the stadium
I'll give you
during
an ounce.
concert. On Sunday, a photo was shared on Instagram account of Only in Boston, showing the listing for the containers of water, which were selling for a grand total of $250.
Does it have a picture of the bottle or container?
They're just little bottles.
Wait,
Sorry,
hold on. Let me
guys.
see.
Just little bottles. It's just these little glass containers. So if you're looking,
First of all, there's no way she caught enough
it
rain.
says
And it looks
Rain
really
Gillette
dirty.
Station. I don't know.
That's like when people were selling the sand.
Or the sweat. Sweat I could get behind.
No, the sand where Tom Brady retired for the second time. They were selling supposed
from the beach where
sand
he did his
from
little
the very
disclosure.
spot
Yeah.
that he
Yep.
did his video. And I'm
Yeah.
like, how do we know? How do we know this? I feel like you have to be
So
really
which
gullible.
would you prefer? Would you rather buy boob sweat
No.
from like
I'm
an
not buying any of it.
OnlyFans? No, just
I'm
like
smarter than that.
OnlyFan or rainwater from Taylor Swift
I'm not
or
buying either.
jar farts.
Not buying any of that.
Jar farts.
Not buying any of that.
You know, there's somebody that's gonna buy all of this shit.
well, that
right?
chick that did the boob sweat did the jar farts first
She made a shit ton of bank
on
off that.
on both of them
Remember, she was the one that had to go to the hospital like
because
a
she
year
was
ago.
eating too much protein.
Beans are good
More
for
you
your heart.
eat.
More you eat. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. It's
I'm
all
not buying
good.
any of it. First of all, because I don't believe any of it is truly what it says to be. First of all, I want to know those jars are like this big.
They're little. Yeah, they're little
And she's
jars.
got them filled about
Yeah.
halfway.
What are you gonna
So what did she like? Take her water bottle and just start catching rainwater while she was at the concert? First of all, you usually
Yes.
can't take a water bottle into a concert. Shit, we couldn't even take a person to Dave Matthews in
You
Houston.
literally had to walk like a
Yeah.
mile back to the fucking car.
So I don't think you walked in with something that's going to catch rainwater.
I don't know.
Could be wrong.
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
Maybe
but
you were. Dude found out he married his cousin, and his family knew about it. What would you do if you married your cousin
if you were my cousin
and your family knew about it
I
and didn't
mean,
tell you?
Got an annulment, but isn't it too late by then?
They have kids together, by the way.
Oh, they've been together a while then.
Yeah.
I
Like,
mean, I guess nothing.
do you say anything
To who? Your kids?
to anyone
No.
after? I don't think I could ever
Wow,
have
that's
sex.
left you
I'll
speechless.
be like, oh my God, it's my cousin. So this was from Lad Bible as well.
and it
And then
happened in
basically,
Europe.
I'm trying to find the article, but
Did it
I've
happen
read
in
it like
Europe?
3 times. Yeah, it absolutely happened in Europe. And basically, the gist of it is that this guy married his cousin like 20 years prior, and his aunts, and it's like a second cousin.
Okay.
It's not a
Oh,
first cousin, thank
okay.
God. Right. But there are other situations where there's like a TV show, there was a Netflix show where the guy inseminated like a shit ton of
Yeah, that guy that was
women,
dead, like put his
like the
own
46 or
semen
56,
into.
like,
Yeah.
whatever it was. And then now everybody in that town, before they get married, have to take a DNA
Blood
test to
test.
make sure that they're not marrying a fucking brother or sister.
I mean, wouldn't you start doing that before you even start dating somebody at this point?
There in
Yeah,
that town?
yeah.
Yeah.
And or just move.
I would move.
I moved the
understand.
next town over and still
That's
drive
kind of
into
like
town for
Hampton,
work.
New Hampshire, where I grew up.
Yeah.
Like, there are far too many. There's like 5 families in that town that all have been around for like
Yeah, but you're not cousins.
hundreds of years. And you go like the Browns, Eatons, Angel, the Browns, Eatons, Dyers are not from there, like my cousin Matt.
Right.
My family's only been there 100 years, right? And we're out of. I know where we come from. We come from
Crazy.
France via Quebec.
I was gonna say Canada.
Via Quebec, right? We're that Canadian French Canadian. But dude, if they knew about it and they didn't fucking say anything,
How come they didn't say
that's
anything?
the fucked up part.
Did they talk about why they never said anything?
They
Like,
didn't. Like they just found out.
maybe you shouldn't date her because she's your second cousin removed on your dad's uncle's side.
Yeah, they didn't actually mention anything specifically about that
Huh.
that I could find. So again, I'm just saying.
It.
I really wish I had the
I
article.
do
couldn't find
wonder,
it
like,
for some reason.
what if you what do you do? Like, holy shit. Granted, they're second cousins, so at least there's one degree of separation, but and how small of a town is it? Damn.
I don't know. Not small. Not. I don't know.
And at this point, okay, so here's the thing. They've been together forever already. They probably have grown kids.
Mm-hmm.
They've obviously had sex. So wouldn't you just keep going and be like, whatevs?
I mean, at that point, just get into all the kinky shit. Like, you're getting swings from the roof, like, whatever. Just get into it
The
all.
ceilings, not the roof.
Whatever,
You don't
ceilings,
use
you know what I'm
swing
saying?
from a roof.
Whatever. Like, stripper poles, like, go fucking bananas.
How do you know they don't already do that? And that's why they liked each
Well, they
other.
didn't know they were cousins before, so they were just normal. And now they're not normal.
Okay.
So now you go off the deep end.
So
And
do you
realize
stay married and then you just have an open relationship? So you be like, let's find somebody who's not our cousin.
you just sit outside with an upside down pineapple.
No, that's swingers. I'm just saying open relationship.
Because that's the only thing that's going to fix it is to become a swinger. Because at that point,
I don't think that'll fix it. That'll probably make it worse. Because
how can it get any worse?
What if you get involved with another cousin?
Oh, fuck.
What if you get involved with another cousin? Because clearly you don't know who your family is.
Clearly, your aunt and uncle had your best intentions in mind. They're like, let him go fuck Johnny. Let her go fuck Johnny. They'll be okay.
They'll keep it in the family. Literally a whole new meaning to that. They'll keep it.
That's
Let's keep it in the family.
That's some Hills Have Eyes shit right there. Like 3 or 4 generations down.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Chainsaw
obviously their kids are
Massacre.
fine.
They didn't say anything about the kids.
Yeah, because they don't want to embarrass the kids.
Maybe
Did they
they're
get
serial
names?
killers. Theodore,
You're making that up.
Jumanji,
You're making that up. Did they really give their names though?
Herb.
Did they put their names in the
kids' names?
article?
No.
the
I don't remember.
okay.
Yeah, I can't find the article. I think I deleted it a while back, but it's been on there for a while, and I've been meaning to talk about it. So
I just can't. I mean, I don't know. That's where I probably would be mad at my aunt that was like, "You knew this? You knew and said nothing. Thank you, great Aunt Carol."
thank you, great Aunt Carol.
Yeah.
You asshole. What do you want to talk about next? Let's talk about fake belly.
Talk about sex, baby.
You and me at the beach in Port Aransas.
All right. So let me see
Dude,
if I still have the
beach
story.
sex is
Hold
the
on.
worst.
Yeah.
You ever had beach sex?
Yeah. No, I would not have sex on the beach. That's why when I read it in
It's the
books, I'm like,
worst.
that's so not real because
No, I've tried it. It's the
No,
worst. I grew
you
up on
have?
a beach, and it's the worst. And you're just like, all I want to do
here's
is
the
just
thing is I
clean
did
off.
grow up on a beach and I'm still smart enough to know don't have sex on the
Nope.
beach.
Don't have sex on the beach. I don't know why the name.
It's
the
funny
drink
because I know
sex
what
on
you
the
did
beach got
last
created.
summer. They Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
They like that's their first time and he's like because they're getting ready to leave for college and he's like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Nobody has sex on the beach for the first time, but maybe you do because you don't know better."
Well, if you have blankets that are like
I guess.
freshly put down,
But can
The
it get? I
second
feel
you
like
accidentally,
sand
like-
gets through the blanket.
and if it's windy,
Yes.
fuck off. And when was the last time you went to a beach that wasn't even slightly
Windy?
breezy?
Yeah.
Right. So no, sex on a beach is not a fucking thing.
So 2 people were arrested
Stop
in
it.
South Carolina and accused of trying to traffic illicit drugs under a false pregnancy belly. Deputies spoke, and this is how they got busted. It's really, I mean, come on, get your shit
Was
together.
it a dude or
So,
a
girl, come on now.
well, no, like a big
Despite-
fat dude.
Deputies spoke to Anthony Miller and Semeka Mitchum last month during a traffic stop where Mitchum appeared visibly pregnant, the sheriff said.
Okay.
Deputies observed Miller, who was driving zigzagging through traffic on Interstate 35 and nearly collided with an 18-wheeler, the sheriff said. Upon being separated and spoken to, the pair allegedly gave deputies conflicting information about her due date. Which, I mean, there's part of me that's like, that could be plausible.
I can barely remember her birthday. So
Like, that could be plausible, but I feel like
maybe I'm just
maybe-
harboring, maybe not harboring. Maybe I'm just packed with 20 pounds of cocaine up my ass.
but I could
be.
see it. But maybe they
Probably
were
not.
so vastly off that they were like, I don't know, June, and she said July or
Maybe.
As Mitchum realized deputies were becoming more suspicious of her conflicting story, Mitchum immediately took off running, and very quickly drugs fell from her fake rubber stomach.
Aw.
The rest, okay, so this is old, but I'm gonna show you a picture.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good. Actually.
Is there like is like a fake
Well,
belly,
it's-
like a prosthesis belly?
yes, and
Nice.
the sheriff is holding it against his tummy.
Is it full of cocaine?
Not at this point, but the cocaine is right next to it. I mean, it was only 1,500 milligrams.
Oh, that's cool.
15 grams, 1,500 grams.
1,500 grams.
I think so.
That seems like a lot of cocaine.
But
like it
I
would
mean,
be a
it's a
lot of
pretty
cocaine.
good prosthesis.
Yeah.
Wonder where
mean-
she got it. It's weird that you could buy that.
Go out and Google, go to Amazon.
I could probably go to
Google,
Amazon and buy
Google
fake belly.
Pregnant belly.
Let's see. It was,
Let's see what happens.
1,500 grams of cocaine.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Yeah. Too bad your dad's not alive.
Powder, I guess it probably could be a lot.
Albert, how much is 15? Like, maybe we could do that. How much is 1,500 grams of cocaine? See if fucking Alexa can answer it.
It's going to be like 1,500 grams, you dummy.
Oh, in 2022, an 8-ball of coke is equivalent to 3.5 grams. So
it's 5 8-balls.
No,
that's only 15.
A shit ton.
Yeah,
it's like it's 500 8-balls.
Wow. Yeah, that's a big,
I don't know.
pretty good
I mean,
chunk
it's
of
a
change.
lot, I guess. I haven't done the cocaines, but when you go like how much, like, you know, I guess
So
it's
this
enough.
happened in April, but they didn't announce it until Mother's Day, which is kind of funny.
Because she was
Fake pregnant. Yeah.
Quote unquote pregnant.
And I wish they would have said, like, he was saying June and she was saying like September. Or he was saying like October and the sheriff's like, she's like 6 months pregnant. I don't think it's September.
It's awesome. You know what? We're going to go straight to the feel goods.
Okay.
You're ready?
I am.
What's your feel good for today?
No work for 5 days.
Yeah. What are you going to do on your days off?
Sleep, drink, suntan, play in the ocean, sleep, and read. Sex. Is that better? Is that what you're waiting for?
I'm like, Jesus Christ, where am I in this conversation?
Mean, priorities.
She's like, sex toy over there in the red shirt. Go away. Room service goes on.
Well, doesn't that happen? Well, I guess it doesn't necessarily happen when you're sleeping, but it kind of. So yeah, I'm gonna flip and relax. I'm gonna relax.
Hell yeah. Good. I'm glad.
Yes.
Mine literally was getting ready to take a few days off with you as well. So with us, we're going to be heading down, like I said, Port Aransas. On Friday, we will have a premiere show coming out. And then we're just literally
we're not doing anything that's work related, whether it's personal or professional.
Yeah. So we really, really hope you guys have an amazing Memorial Day weekend.
Take some time to remember.
Yeah.
The people that made the ultimate sacrifice.
Is, you go, I talked about this at the beginning.
Remember that used to be a car? Yugo?
A Yugo. We go through life just thinking about I never want to forget people.
Right.
Right. And that's one of the biggest things about Memorial Day is remembering friends or remembering people we've lost that have served in the military and done those sorts of things. So it is very, very important that we pay our respect, pay homage to those folks. Take care, but just remember them and celebrate people.
Yes.
That's one of the biggest things that is what Memorial Day is for, I think.
Remembering and celebrating their lives.
Celebrate people that have given everything, done all the miles, done all the things all the cliche sayings you can say, and just do that for them. So with that, we're going to sign off. We love you guys.
Bye, guys. Have a great rest of the week. Love you.
Cheers, Castro.
Cheers.
One more cheers to the team out there. We love you guys.
Bye.
We will catch you Friday night. We'll be in the comment section. Cheers. Yeah.